America, how we doing? We got mail. I got some deliveries the other day, and I've already opened the box to see what was in it, but I haven't opened the boxes inside. I got 3 flashlights and a doohickey, and I'm not sure what the doohickey is. And then here's the big one. Here's the big one. That's what we're gonna do right here today. Olight Seeker 3. So, but they also sent me a SR EOS. It's a little small pocket carry flashlight, a keychain flashlight, 1R2 EOS, okay? And then this thing here, Olight O-Port, and I'm not entirely sure what it is because I haven't opened any of these up yet. So all I know is this right here, boxes. So this is the shipping box, that's gone. All right, so what we got here? Let's start with the little ones first. This Olight O-Port, you see right here, Olight O-Port. And I really don't have a clue what this thing is. It looks like it goes on a keychain of some type. Let's open it up. Let's see here. And there's a little key ring looking thing. And that's it. That's it right here. Just, I don't know what it is. Okay, there's a USB port. Let me read up on it. Oh, it's a charging port. What you do is when I get to this flashlight, I will talk about this. All right, we'll set both of them aside for now. All right. Let's start with the little one here, a little keychain light. And like I said, I have not opened this yet, so I don't know anything about it. I wasn't expecting these. They just threw them in there, kind of as a bonus, I guess. But here we are. There's a little charging cable. It's a USB-A to USB mini. Or micro USB, and here's the light. Let's see, and there we are. That's it. Little key keychain flashlight. Be perfect for like a woman, put it on a keychain so she can look around in her purse, things like that. A guy, so he can like see the doorknob, get the key in the hole, whatever, nice little bitty dinky flashlight. Let's see, read up on it here. Oh, let me get my glasses. These are my these are my woodworking safety glasses, and they got bifocals for reading on the bottom. So what we got here, 150 lumens on high. We'll run for 40 minutes. No, run for 40 minutes and then downsize for 15 minutes. The low is on 5 lumens. Oh no, I take that back. I read it wrong. 150 lumens for 40 meters. So this thing will shine out roughly 40 meters, and it'll last for 15 minutes on a charge, okay? And it's rechargeable battery on the inside with the cord, okay? And then on the low, it's only 5 lumens. That's good for 9 meters. And it's good for 6 hours on low, okay? So that's the EOS 1R2 EOS. Neat little flashlight. So I think I'll give it, I know somebody I'm going to give that to. So, all right, what's the next one here? The next one is the SR EOS, all right? Or the 5R EOS, okay? And this is more of a little pocket flashlight, one you can stick in your pocket. And open it up here. There's the directions. There's a charging port. And read me. What's it say? Before first use, unscrew the tail cap, remove the insulating. Okay, so let's remove the tail cap here. And there's see that little orange or yellow thing right there? That just locks the battery out so it can't turn on in shipping. Okay, most of these flashlights ship that way. There we go, just a little button on the back. Got this little button on the back. It's kind of a soft touch, or a rubbery soft touch kind of button. That's it, that's the only button on it, and you click it once, it goes on low. Click it twice, it goes on high. All right, what are the specifications on this one? It is 350 lumen for 10 minutes, and then it drops down to 150 lumen for 170 minutes. Or you can put it on a low. The low is 15 lumen for 37 hours. So it'll last quite a while on low. That's a day and a half on low. So man, and it runs off of a USB-C, USB-A to USB-C charger. And let me find the charging port on this booger. Let me see, I bet we got to take the battery out. Charging port is on the battery. It's a little, like a AA battery, but it's a lithium AA battery, and it's got a little USB-C charging port. You just plug that in and that'll charge it up. You have to remove the battery to charge this one up, okay? So, let's put this one aside. All right, let's get to the big boy. That's a nice little flashlight. That's something you just throw in your pocket and you have it with you all the time kind of thing. All right. All right, here's the big one. This is the Olight Seeker 3. Okay, there we go. Olight Seeker 3. All right. Now I did some. They told me they were going to send me this one. I didn't know about those other ones. I didn't know about this little thing here. But they told me they were going to send me this one, and it's a new product. They had the Olight Seeker 2, and I'm sure they had the Olight Seeker 1 at one point. And this is an upgraded version of the Seeker 2. All right. It is right there. It's got a nice little case. Case is made out of nylon, just like all of them are, and it's got the snap, so you can snap it onto your belt, or if you want it permanent, you can slide it through that one, your belt through there, and it won't unsnap. Okay, and then you got a little hanging ring here. You know, pretty much a standard kind of case, like most of these flashlights come with. All right, now let's see here. Turn it on. All right, you got to open her up. I bet there's a cap in here. No, yeah, there it was. It fell out. I didn't see it. Right there. Okay? That's just a safety thing to keep it from turning on and shipping. All right, what do we got here? It's got a button. I read up on this a little before they sent me. When they said they were going to send it to me, I started reading up on it a little bit. This has got a little bit different button than some of the other flashlights. You have the tail cap button, and then you have the side button here. And that side button, it's just how many times you push it and all that kind of stuff, how long you hold it. This one, you turn it on, and then there's a knob on the top here, and you turn it. It's like and it gets brighter and brighter and brighter, okay? And if you can see, oh, I gotta turn it off because, man, it's way too bright. You see the, oh, here we go. Can you see the little green lights? The little green lights, oh, there we go. There's the green lights. See the little green lights? That tells you what the battery charge is. The ones on this side show you the battery charge, and the ones on this side show you the brightness level. All right, so when you turn it back on, it goes back to the same brightness it was before. Now, you can turn it, you rotate that little dial with your thumb, and the brightness level goes up. See, it's real bright, and then turn it counterclockwise, and the brightness level goes down. I like that because all you gotta do is push it one time, and it goes to that setting. Okay, goes to that same setting. Now, if I turn it way up, still on that same setting. It's got to be on, and then I can turn it up. Okay, I like that. That's a nice switch. I like that. Now it doesn't have the tail switch. Okay, the old thumb switch on the tail, it doesn't have that. It's got the magnetic charger though. And whoop, where are we at here? We got to open this up. All right, so once I open it up, there we go. Now there's your charger, and you get a USB-C. Plug it in. Plug it in right there. Now that is your charger, okay? And it's not plugged in here, of course, but when you plug this in, these lights, red and green lights, show whether it's charged or it's charging or it's fully charged, okay? Done charging. All right, so that's a little charger that comes up. Now, on top of that, inside the box here, we've got more stuff. This is the accessory stuff. It has its own regular, normal Olight charging cable. Okay, so you're just your regular Olight charging cable, there it is, boom, okay? USB-A to magnetic, okay? This one just doesn't have the button here to turn it on and off, okay? Another thing this one doesn't have is the real aggressive knurlings, you know, for like self-defense. This really isn't for that. This is more just like a normal flashlight, a really bright sucker. Now, let's talk about how bright it is. And yes, it is hot out here today. There's almost no breeze, and it's 95 degrees at 6 o'clock at night. So, let's see, what are the lumens on this booger? We have, turbo is 4,200 lumens. You remember that first flashlight they sent me? It was like 1,700, and I thought that was right. This booger, 2.5 times brighter. I mean, it really throws. It's got four LEDs in there. Okay, basically, I think those are probably the same LEDs that are in that Warrior Mini or the Warrior 2. The Warrior 2 that I had, it's in the semi. It had one LED. This one's got 4 of them, and I think that's why it's so bright. Now the battery on the inside, it's like a 5,000 milliamp. Yeah, 2170, 5,000. Okay, that's a big battery. I also figured out, I learned just by studying up on things like these numbers here. You ever wonder what the 21700 means? 21700. What that means is it's 21 millimeters round, a diameter, and it's 70 millimeters long. Okay, so what's the other one? A 16 or an 18650? An 18650 would be 18 millimeters by 60 or 65 millimeter. Okay, so that's how they measure the battery, and then they just add another 0, I guess, for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, so let's put this all back in. So when you first turn it on, or your lumens on this, let me get back to the lumens here. Sorry. Your lumens are 4,200, and then after 2.5 minutes, it'll downgrade down to 1,200 lumens, and it'll do that for 127 minutes, and then it drops all the way down to 600 lumens for 35 minutes. That's if you leave it on high all the time. All right, or on turbo. On high, it's 1,200 for 135 minutes. 600 for 35 minutes, and 300 for 10 minutes, okay? To tell you the truth, that's probably why I run this flashlight most of the time is on high, okay? Because one of the things I learned is you can turn it on turbo. Oh, that's another thing. It's got lockout. Let me tell you about the lockout in a minute. Anyway, high is 1,200, okay. Medium, you have 300 lumens, and that'll run for 10 hours and 40 minutes. Low is 50 lumens, 55 hours and 30 minutes. And then moonlight mode, at really low moon, this is 5 lumens. Most of these flashlights on their moonlight mode, they're like 1 lumen or a half a lumen. This booger's 5 lumens, okay? I like that because seems like those other moonlight modes are so dim, they're really not good for much of anything that I can tell. But 5 lumens, I mean, I'll put it on here. Oh, locked out. Lockout, all right. When you don't use this thing for 30 seconds, it goes into lockout, okay? If you don't do something with the control for 30 seconds, when it's off, you turn it off and you don't do anything for 30 seconds, it goes into lockout mode. To get it out of lockout mode, that dial, you turn that dial 90 degrees, or 90 degrees. So you start at 12 and go around to about 9, or start at 9 and go around to 6, or whatever, You give it a turn and it'll unlock it. Now you can turn the button on. Okay, now let's see, where are we at here? That's on medium right now. That's on medium. Medium, anyway, we go all the way down. If I turn it off and then I hold it, okay, that's moonlight mode. See right there? That's 5 lumens. And that will last 15 days, okay? So, I think we're done with looking at it. I'm going to wait till the sun goes down. I'm going to go outside and shine it around and show you how bright this booger is. Because, I mean, it's 4,200 lumens. This thing will light up the sky. It's something else. And, another thing is the grip. I like the feel of this. It's a little bit bigger flashlight than the other ones. Okay, let's turn it off. It's a little bit bigger flashlight than the other ones. It's got a good size for grip, holding it, just walking around, Now, it's a little bit big for sticking down in your pocket. That's what you got these kind of batteries or flashlights for. This is more like something you put in your console or your glove box in your car or at home, set it up there and it'll be ready for the day you need it. You got the flashlight. It's right size. I like the size of this. It's also got these rubber Yeah, there was an email they sent me. It had a description of that rubber. It's some kind of a, I can't remember, it's some scientific word, hydrodermoplastic or something. I don't know, some weird, I can't remember. I'll put it right here. Anyway, I don't know what it means anyway, but anyway, it's a silicone grip, and it's kind of molded into it, and it gives you that little bit better grip on it without the knurling that most of these flashlights, most of them have a knurling on there. They just cut into the aluminum, that's your grip, so it's not just a smooth tube. This one has a rubber grip. So far, this is the nicest flashlight I think I've ever had. I really like, well, I hate to say that, Olight. This is the nicest flashlight I've ever had. It's a Coast. It was really expensive way back 10 years ago when I bought that. What I like about this, it's rechargeable. Small, this is probably just about as bright as that one is. It's small, put it in your hand. You could put it in your pocket if you needed to. It's small enough to stick down in your pocket. This one goes in your pocket better. It doesn't have a tail clip. This has a pocket clip and stuff like that. This one doesn't. Now, I was watching a review on the Seeker 2, and that's one of the things somebody pointed out, one of the other reviewers pointed out. This one here, let's see, we'll use this camera right here. This one here, you put it down, it won't roll, okay? Because it's got that clip on there. It'll go down and it'll roll like half a turn and stop because it's got that clip, okay? This one here will roll, okay? So you put it down, it'll roll. So you have to set it up right, okay? But that's a plus or a minus, you know, it depends on what you want. It's just something I'd point out. Anyway, I think we got enough here. Let me try to think what else. Oh, it's got a proximity sensor too. Remember the other, the Warrior Mini 2? It has a proximity sensor. Well, this one does too. Right in there, that little bitty black dot, that little bitty, you can barely see it. Where we get something to point with. It's right there. See that little black dot? That's the proximity sensor. So anyway, you turn it on. Well, it won't turn on because it's been more than 30 seconds. Rotate it. Now I can turn it on. Now I can dial that up, run that, you know, circle that wheel. I can turn it all the way up. That's high. That's not turbo. That's just high. To get it on turbo, I got to double click it. Now that's turbo. All right. Now, here's my hand. When it gets too close, see how it dimmed down? Proximity sensor. That keeps you from turning it on and setting it down somewhere. And you set it down somewhere and there's a piece of paper right here and it catches the paper on fire because they get that hot unless they dumb down a little bit. All right, let's wait till dark. I'm going to run out here and shine it around a little bit and show you what nighttime capabilities are. Whew-wee, it is hot and muggy out here tonight. Hearing a breath of wind and it is muggy and I'm sweating up a storm. So anyway, we're getting ready to go outside and do a comparison. This is the Seeker 3, okay, the Seeker 3 Pro that I just got reviewing. And this is the Warrior Mini 2, the first flashlight I got. This is 1750 lumen, this is 4200 lumen on turbo, okay? So I'm gonna get out there and I'm gonna show you the difference between this one and this one, okay? Before I do that, I forgot to tell you, Olight has a sale this weekend coming up, and it starts Thursday and runs till Sunday. The 23rd, be September 23rd to September 26th, I believe. Anyway, I'll put it right here. I'll put the exact dates when I get back and check on the website and all that. But anyway, you can get a lot of these flashlights. A lot of them are like 50% off. This one I don't think is. It's got some off. I don't remember the exact price. I think it's $129 or $139 flashlight, and I think you can get it for about 80 or 90 bucks, something like that. I'll put it all down here and give you links and everything. This one would probably be on sale. A lot of these other flashlights will be on sale. I mean, half of their inventory is going to be on sale. Okay, some of their stuff is going to be up to 50% off. And then to get a bigger discount, do the SAS 10 off, SAS 10OFF, SAS 10 off, and you can get another 10% discount. Or anyway, you can get a 10% discount if you put that in there. So let's run outside and check these all out. Now it's going to be dark out here until I turn the flashlights on. It's going to be pitch black. I'm using a GoPro, and this GoPro is not good in dark situations, okay? So bear with me on this. It's pitch black right now. So here, I'm gonna be holding, in my left hand is the Warrior Mini 2, okay? And that's on turbo. Oh, there's a big old spider web up here. Didn't even see that today. Big old spider. Anyway, right here, that's on turbo. This is the Warrior Mini 2, it's on turbo. And this is the Seeker 3 Pro. And I'm gonna turn it, unlock it, and then double click it, and that puts it into turbo. All right, so we're out here. I can't go too far because you won't be able to hear me. But the left one, that's the Warrior Mini, okay? And this is the Seeker, okay? So there's the difference in them. As you can see, the Seeker is actually brighter, but it's more of a flood. It doesn't really have a hot spot, okay? And I measured out, I don't know if you can see that trees out here. I can see them fine with my eye. The camera just doesn't pick them up very well. But that tree is about 80 yards away, okay? And man, it's just not picking it up on this camera at all. I can see it plenty fine. There's no hot spot with this flashlight. It's more of a close in, very bright, but close in flashlight versus some of the other, remember we talked about regular flashlights like these, and they have the thrower flashlights. So anyway, this is 4,200 lumens, and it's bright up close, okay? Here's the Warrior Mini 2, same thing. It has a little bit more of a hot spot, and I can see it just fine out there, but it's just not showing up on the camera very well. All right, we're gonna turn a little bit closer to closer trees here. Now these trees over here, this one on the left, that's only about 20 yards away. Okay, it's about 20 yards, 30 yards, and 40 yards, okay? So 20, 30, and 40, okay? And there's the Seeker. See how much brighter it is? Seeker is 20, 30, and 40 yards away, okay? So it just gives you an idea. I'm gonna walk out here. You won't be able to hear me, but I'm gonna walk out there into the field or into the yard a little ways and just shine them around and give you an idea what they look like. Well, there you go. Let's turn them off and run back inside. All right, we're back inside, and I just got this little work lamp over here in the corner, so it's not super bright. I don't have lights. I don't have electricity out here at the shop, if you remember right. I don't come out here at night very much. It's usually just during the day. Anyway, so that's it. Seeker 3 Pro. I'll put the prices and everything down here and give you an idea what you can get these for this weekend and what the normal price is and everything. I don't know about the Warrior Mini. It might be on sale. I'd hate to say yes it is because I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, that's Olight. It's a very nice flashlight. I like it. It's just the right size in your hand. It gets a little warm, but it's not hot. You know, it's put it this way. If it was a cold night, this would be a nice little hand warmer because it's just enough to give you that little heat. Now, you know, tonight, that's the last thing I need tonight is heat. So anyway, but it doesn't get hot. And like I said, it's got that proximity sensor, so it can't get too hot if it gets close to something. So with that, I think that's enough for this video. Y'all take care, be good, and we'll see you out on the road. Ciao.